We have got to make a distinction. You cannot like what Colin Kaepernick did, but he wasn't saying, oh, go vote for Barack Obama. He was talking about a set of issues that are actually outside of politics. And Donald Trump had that reaction to it, and it had actual consequences for him and his career in the NFL.
It absolutely did. This was a push for advocacy and policy reforms. And as someone who lives in a black body.
She got this
caramel.
She got this concave.
Concave wig.
Yeah, that whole face. The whole face is like, it's like the Moon Man. You remember the Moon Man from the McDonald's
man,
commercials?
with the long,
with the
Stop, man. She got the big league chew chin.
Golden lines.
That's wrong, man.
McDonald's.
Stop, man.
Okay, you remember when Colin Kaepernick had everybody kneeling and it was a big deal.
Yes.
People were angry about it. This is a problem for Donald Trump. He wanted to fire him, kick him off the field, send him in jail, send him to hell, all this other crazy
He ain't even
stuff.
really say a whole lot. He just kneeled.
Right, he only kneeled. Now, what's become popular in the NFL in the last week or so has been the Trump dance. This video is entitled "Weird, New, and Ridiculous." Former NFL player reacts to the Trump dance celebrations.
I'm not sure people are losing their minds over players doing the Trump dance on the field. It's fine. But they did lose their minds when NFL players like Colin Kaepernick did not take a political stance, but took a social justice stance. There's a distinction between those two things. It is interesting that there's been this big turnaround, it seems.
Yeah, it is. You look at all the times that any player was kneeling or anything, they all had this kind of conviction within themselves that this is what I believe, this is what I'm going to do.
He got lips too. What's all these things with it?
I don't know. It's
lisp day.
It's the theme today, everybody.
The what today?
the theme. This is the theme of the day.
They articulated it very well to the media, starting with Colin Kaepernick, and you saw the video where a lot of the media, the conservative media and conservatives, were really pushing against these NFL players to get them to stop talking about politics. But then, you fast forward to today, and people are having a little fun with the Trump dance. Now, the Trump dance is it's weird, it's
trendy,
new-ish, and it's ridiculous. So which also makes it trendy.
Right. Yeah.
Catchy.
It's like a TikTok dance.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Right. And so I don't think that's going to be something that players are going to be doing into next year. It's just kind of something new that players are doing, and they all when you make a play, you celebrate. You want to do something that's fun and trendy, and
so basically he's just saying, why ain't nobody hating on the Trump dance?
Right.
Why y'all ain't hating on the Trump dance? Y'all was mad when Kaepernick was kneeling,
took a knee,
but now we doing Trump dance.
The boy last week, his name John Jones, heavyweight champion. Shout out to John Jones.
Right. He gave his
animal. Yeah. And Trump was in the crowd.
Yeah. Oh,
he did the Trump
Trump
dance.
Came through with the squad, nigga.
Yeah. He came in the joint. He did the dance, and he gave him a shout out. Like, man, what's up? What's up, 47?
It was him, Elon,
the orange one,
Vivek.
Yeah. He came through with the troops.
Chelsea.
They came to see the best.
They're doing the Donald Trump dance because that's the fun and trendy thing right now.
I don't think it's right to equate this Trump dance, which I agree with you, it's kind of a fun, trendy thing that's going on, with the overt political statements that some players were attempting to make, but then also these whole sort of cultural movements that were built around some of these players to try to force everyone else to participate in it. I see these things as totally different. I don't see these players necessarily participating in politics as much as they are just sort of participating in the current pop culture. I think they're two totally different things. And these players are not out there trying to browbeat their teammates into.
Colin Kaepernick was certainly
that was a political statement
in politics, and I felt him at the time, and I still do right
to a
now.
degree.
He didn't have to do that, and he felt that he was on the right side. I mean, we all know that it snowballed into something that was complete crap, but ultimately, I think his heart was in the right place when he was doing that. You know what I mean?
All facts.
Now, the Trump dance, to me, it seems like it's veiled political. Like it's political, it's in saying, hey, this is the president's dance. I'm probably a fan if I'm doing this dance. But is it making a statement other than a victory dance?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's just saying we won.
Yeah. I bumps with Trump.
Yeah. I bumps with Trump and we won. And we showed
and it's trendy. I mean, we have a herd mentality. We have a sheep mentality where somebody sees something, everybody else want to do it. You know what I mean? That type of thing. My thing with Colin Kaepernick and taking a knee, for black folks' rights and police brutality, it was a positive statement that he was trying to make that was turned into a negative. Now, when I say that, imagine if Colin Kaepernick would have took a knee for breast cancer. He would have been a hero. He would have been the man. He would have been the man if he would have took the knee for something else. But because he was taking the knee for black folks or for police brutality, and he a bad guy, and he should be banned from the league. We burning his jersey, boycotting the team, and all. Come on, man. It depends on what the agenda is you get behind. Yes. So I think the two do not correlate. The Trump dance and Colin Kaepernick taking the knee.
So you don't feel like it's only because he was black and that the Trump dance thing is being treated differently simply because it's Trump and white supremacists. I'm not calling him that.
Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't go as far to call it white supremacists. I just
but I'm saying, do you think that ideology is contributing to the fact that it's no big deal to do the Trump dance, but
no, it ain't no big deal.
Kaepernick thing was controversial at the time?
Very, very controversial. This is not controversial. This is just a celebratory dance.
Right.
They, gun ends around one. Yeah. The Trump one. Colin Kaepernick was a little bit deeper. Now, I wish at the time he would have elaborated. He would have elaborated more and would been more vocal than just taking a knee. It's one thing to take
Kaepernick,
a knee.
I feel like he was vocal to some degree.
But there are players and there are sports representatives that are doing exactly that. Not browbeating people, but look at Logan Paul. Look at the...
Is that Montel Williams?
That's Kamala Harris, baby.
Right. He popped this motherfucker. They wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm the one that put her on.
Where they found Montel Williams?
I don't know. They dug his ass up. You smoking weed somewhere, son? Right. I don't know. I like that suit though. He got the suit with the blue and the purple. Got the purple window pane. He don't have multiple sclerosis, man. I think he got Parkinson's or something.
He got Pilates.
Yeah. How you get Pilates out of Parkinson's, huh? That's not what it is. That's not what he had. It's not Parkinson's. I mean, it's not Pilates.
He got some kind of cirrhosis. He's cirrhosis.
I know he got a fresh bean though. Look at that head.
Right.
He got fresh bean though. He
That's
keep
what's
a
up.
fresh
And
joint.
you know he from Baltimore too.
Be more.
Yeah, shout out Montel Williams.
How
calm the pussy? What that snatch like, son? What's that Indian? Is it
that
spicy?
neck like? What
Is
that
it
neck
spicy?
do? This is spicy. This was she used to mess with black dudes.
Hungalinga shingalinga, hungalinga shingalinga. All right, here we go.
MMA. Right now.
Click.
Son, stop, man.
All right,
That ain't
I'm sorry,
right, man.
I'm sorry. That's
Come
what's
on,
up.
man. They gonna send the people to the back.
I'm
bro.
sorry. Right, they're gonna be right
Right
outside.
outside the studio.
Right. If you thought Diddy sent some niggas to your house, nigga, Kamala
They
come
got
out
the little joints with the.
with the whole shit.
Yeah.
She come herself.
I heard the bullshit.
She ride up this bitch.
Y'all play too, motherfucker.
People were standing there
So
I'm tired of this shit. She be shaking this shit.
wearing mega hats and they're making political statements around making sure you support Donald Trump. I'm just saying, let's get this even. I agree with what Nate said. It was wrong for a black player to do what people do in churches, take a knee. It's called respect. People don't understand that, but when a black player did it, it was not respectful. Okay, I got
What you learned from
Plus, Kamala got some good ass.
a Green Beret, by the way.
Yeah.
Green Beret
Yeah.
suggested that he do that.
One was just a push
let me
towards-
just play. I mean, some people have short memories, but here's how Donald Trump responded to Colin Kaepernick taking a knee.
Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag?
He do got MS.
I stand corrected.
That's
Son,
what he
you're
smoke.
right.
That's what he smoke
has
weed for.
MS.
It's good for his MS. He do that. I'm just the truth this time.
Yeah, but you be
Allegations.
You play all the time, man.
I'm the alligator.
To say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out, he's fired.
Trump doing that shit too.
Right. Get that son of a bitch off of the field. You're fired. Look at that quarter minutes.
That pace. Look at that pace.
Fired!
Then he walk away.
Right.
Clear. I mean, I really
Gotta
do
shift
think
his pamper.
we have got to make a distinction. You cannot like what Colin Kaepernick did, but he wasn't saying, "Oh, go vote for Barack Obama." He was talking about a set of issues that are actually outside of politics. And Donald Trump had that reaction to it, and it had actual consequences for him and his career in the NFL.
It absolutely did. This was a push for advocacy and policy reforms. And as someone who lives in the black body,
I ain't into that one. The other one better.
Yeah,
This one,
little chocolate.
She got this
Caramel.
She got this concave.
Concave wig.
Yeah, that whole face. Her whole face is like, it's like the Moon Man. You remember the Moon Man from the
Stop,
McDonald's
man,
commercials?
with the long.
With the
Stop, man. She got the big league chew chin.
Golden Lines.
That's wrong, man.
McDonald's.
Stop, man.
Big Mac tonight. She got that face.
And has seen, even in my own family, police brutality.
But her,
What that looks like. I think that, seeing somebody take the level of stance that he did, having the name, the image, the brand.
That's how I be sometimes. You talking about Moonface or half Moonface?
Her name is
Crescent
not
Moonface. That's appropriate.
She had her raised at the house.
Who, Crescent Moon?
She feeding nigga shit at the
or the
house.
other one?
No, Lil Honey right here, next to Montel.
She got that Robin Givens in her, because Robin Givens, people always thought she was hotter than she was. Like I was like, yo, if you was, you know what I'm saying, if you was picking from the top of that time, like Robin Givens, I never understood it.
And she was one of the most hated women in the world at the time.
Yeah. All right, we going on a tangent anyway.
He did matter. It mattered to the movement. This was not a collective, let's all cheer and celebrate moment. This was to elevate an issue that was happening throughout the community. And I think that for him, it was something that he took a stance on because with his name, with his brand, he knew that it could shape people's lives in the same way that we saw it with Muhammad Ali, in the same way that we've seen it with a ton of Black people during the civil rights movement, many of which who were also major athletes. He put his career on the line. He knew that he would be putting his career on the line, but to have a sitting president of the United States make the types of comments that Donald Trump did, to not only target Colin Kaepernick, but to also, it had its own reverberating effects on the community that was also doing that work and had been doing it long before Colin Kaepernick ever took a knee.
Now we're talking about not just taking a knee, but potentially, as Montel was saying, MAGA hats at the MMA games, maybe on football fields. That's okay.
There's already been one on a football field, and that player lost his opportunity. Right? They kick him out of the league. They fired him.
Well, no.
Right, and then there was backlash. They did when MAGA was more politically charged, when Trump wasn't in office and people weren't ready to accept that whole thing. Yes, they were punished, much like Kaepernick was. You know what I mean? So there's blackball. It was definitely a big thing when people felt like they couldn't say what they needed to say. So I'm not saying it's equivalent to Kaepernick losing his career, but to be fair, at that time he wasn't on top of his game. This was after the fucking the Super Bowl and all that other stuff like that. It wasn't like he was still A-list like he once was when he did that.
Right.
But
he still had something in the tank though.
Yeah, for sure. He shouldn't have. His career shouldn't have been over like it was.
Absolutely not. He made money off of this.
But it's not like he did a Super Bowl year, nigga.
No.